Here we are back in turbocash. We're opening a file called payroll. That's the payroll file that's based on example SA. It has various accounts that have been set up to correspond with the payroll spreadsheet. Here we're going to just do a report, a trial balance, general ledger, trial balance. See what's in here. A whole lot of journal entries. So we're closing this, just doing a global reset here. Flush out all the entries. Now I'm just drawing another trial balance. The hotkeys for that are Control T. Nothing. Okay. Now let's bring in the payroll spreadsheet file that we just made. Batch entry, payroll, right click, delimited file import. Let's find the file we just made. Just go all files. Once we bring in this file, all our journal entries will be brought in corresponding to the control titles on the payroll spreadsheet. Therefore, we can have our monthly spreadsheet or our weekly spreadsheet depending on our requirements, or both. And we can bring in the totals of those spreadsheets in as a journal entry. There we go, that's the file that we just made. Just open it. Open. Our entries are in there. And we just click post. Cancel. We draw another trial balance. Control T. Now let's see that our totals correspond to the spreadsheet. Let's take salaries and wages staff 452. Just cancelling that. Corresponds to the gross pay. Salaries, wages, employers contribution 9052. I mean. That corresponds to employer contribution, salaries and wages control, that's our liability to pay the staff members themselves. That'll be their net pay. 312019. 312019. UIF, which in South Africa is the Unemployment Insurance Fund. This figure over here, that's the credit column, it's the liabilities column, that's the UIF payable. That's the employee, that's the deduction portion. Okay, and that has been summarized as well with what the employer has to pay on behalf of the staff member. Then there's PAYE payable, which is the South African tax. Where's PAYE? Tax liability total. PAYE payable. That'll be the tax per table. That's the liability side of it. Skills development levy A259. That's the employee's deduction. As well as that employee's deduction, the company also has to pay its portion. So that figure there will calculate the total liability in relation to that.